I'm not even touching the keyboard. My armor flask goes off by itself if I get hit or if it's like full charge or something. What our stuff's gonna be like. By the way, don't use this potion. I'm just using it just because I was seeing if it would actually do anything. It doesn't work for this build. I guess I'll tank it and see what happens. This is what does a lot of damage. You could literally just sit here. Good God, I've been playing this build and it's really good. So it's Righteous Fire JUGG. I tried to make this build actually a while back. You guys might remember. I have no idea. I don't even know if I even put it up on YouTube because the build was just so trash because I couldn't get it to work. It just wasn't good enough. But yeah, I got this one to work. And so far it's like pretty tanky. Like stupid tanky. It's just kind of dumb. But yeah, I figured I'd just show you guys. Because this is definitely a build that is, it's meant to just stack pretty much armor, health, and like a lot of resistances. So, we're just about to beat the game soon. So here we are with all of my stats. I've already killed the first boss. I've already lost my 30% resistances. But yeah, this is like all of my stats so far. It's quite high armor. And you pop a flask and we're at almost 20,000 armor. Which is it's so stupid. And life regen is already 1300, but if I add more fire res, it's even more life regen. It's not a lot. But then you have endurance charges, which gives me a little bit of armor. I think it's like 100 plus armor it gives me. But also, having endurance charges increases my fire res, which therefore increases my life regen, and it gives me armor. It's honestly just ridiculous. Isn't there supposed to be like a dude here? Did I miss him? Where's he at? There he is. Look how dumb that damage is, man. Oh, and I do have a 6th link because it was on my other character. I don't have this much damage because of the 6th link. I mean, this is doing pretty good damage. But, yeah. This one's pretty potent, honestly. Nothing special, though. The 6th link just came from other build I was using. This was a pretty damn lucky drop. And this is actually a drop as well. But this is pretty much my build. I just stacked armor. Like, this is just a strength piece. This is a pure strength piece. This is a half and half piece. And this is a strength int piece. The chest piece is supposed to be the same as the helmet, just pure armor. I figured to go with the helmet too, because I was using this. But, yeah. It's nutty amount of armor. But as far as the build goes, for Ascendancy I went down here for more armor and life. And then more life regen. Then the second one, more armor with endurance charge durations. 30% chance to gain endurance charges on hit. This is a big one because this means when you get hit, you get endurance charges, which therefore means you get increased armor because you're taking less damage. And you get increased life regen because it keeps going up for some reason. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure your fire res goes up higher as well. Because I've had my fire res go up to like 300. which is just absolutely fucking mental. But yeah, I'm starting to branch out down here at the bottom so I can get the reservation nodes so I can have my skitter bots. Because I'm starting to transition to the end game kind of like map area. I went into here for the aura like damage and the aura like AoE, but this is going to be taken out. Went over here for elemental damage, power charge, or endurance charge, I mean not power charge. More reservation, more life. You know, life. Fire damage, more life and armor. Ellie res, some dex, but this is going to be transferred. I could probably transfer it, huh? Oh, I need intellect, okay. But yeah, they're supposed to be over here. And then just more res and cannot be afflicted by corrupted blood. More dex. And then, yeah, the reservations. So far, this is the build. Oh, and also, I'm going into here as well. Cannot be stunned. It's literally like... It's not even a hard build to like get going, except... Leveling up is a bit of a pain in the ass. Because... You're a jug. You're not made to use spells. But... I didn't even use twink items to level this character, and I have twink items. I have the tabula, I have like all these twink stuff. I didn't use any of them. And it actually felt kind of slow, but then once I got to like, I don't know, like 10, 15, it started to pick up. I was using flame totem and stuff, obviously, flame wall. But once I got to 20, I capped my fire res. I think I got my fire res to like 90 or something, and then I was able to use righteous fire, and then from there on just righteous fire, because as long as you're over 75 fire res you can use righteous fire. And early game, it doesn't matter if you have other reses or not, as long as you have fire you'll just obliterate content, because the righteous fire will just carry you. Even in like Act 6 or 7, my cold resist was only like 60 something. Lightning I think was like 80, so it wasn't all capped. But like I said, if you got the damage and tankiness, you'll survive it. But now everything's just fucking stupid. Like look how dumb. Like just look how stupid this tankiness is. Like I could just stand and fire and not even give a fuck. Like, look how much health regen I have. It's so fucking stupid. It feels good, though. I don't want that. I want this, though. Oh, yeah, there's a boss there I have to kill, huh? Unless that was her. I'm, like, so sidetracked. I'm not even, like, paying attention. But yeah, I'm supposed to use Onslaught as well to get frenzy charges. I just keep forgetting to get a flask. I don't even think I even have a flask, honestly. And I think frenzy charges give you increased attack speed and movement speed. So it's also really useful to have until you get them, or it's just to get through the campaign. I don't know. I'm following a guide, so crazy how fast enemies die, dude. Like, the Righteous Fire right now is doing 47,000, dude. That is just so dumb. I'm not even at maps yet. I still have a little bit of content to go through. Did we do that? Okay, we did do that. This area right here is usually really hard, too. Oops, wrong button. I'm used to having flammability there. But yeah, this content right here is usually really hard. Like, he can't even touch my my health. I'm kind of curious what this boss is going to do, because this boss does a lot of damage. God, I hate shield charge sometimes, man. It's so clunky. I guess we're going around. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the dog. Fucking so annoying. Yeah, this is definitely absolutely a starter build for sure. If you guys do this next league or something. It's crazy. Like, I've played RF before, but obviously not JUGG. I tried JUGG last league, and I couldn't do it. I just didn't want to level a character that wasn't really good with spells. And I tried, like I said, I tried. I got it to like 20 or 30. And it couldn't do enough damage and content. I kept losing health because Righteous Fire was killing me. I couldn't figure out what was going on, so. Kind of curious the damage of this guy. Ow. That was so much damage, dude. This bitch hits like a fucking truck, dude. Just look how much fucking 307 fucking fire res, dude, and 1500 life regen. Dude, 1500 life regen is literally half my fucking health. And I regenerate that back in like a half a second. It's it's so beautiful. Sell. We don't need this anymore, honestly. Who's the other? Is it you? Alright, he's one of those. This boss does a lot of damage as well, dude. She probably can't even touch this, man. I think I might just sit here. I'm not even touching the keyboard. My armor flask goes off by itself if I get hit or if it's like full charge or something. But yeah, this is actually just like dumb. I'm not even touching the keyboard, dude. Like, these tornadoes will fuck you up in this boss fight, dude. Give it a few fire traps. It's crazy, man. Is there anything on this one? It's never a +1, dude. Like, it's never gonna be a +1. Yeah, I know this video is probably boring for some of you guys, but I just wanted to show off like the content of like what this build is capable of doing. I could do skitterbots now. Oh my god, I don't have enough for any of that. It's fine. Pretty sure skitterbots like increase my damage. Oh, this part is funny too with this build. Let's pop it all down. Whoa, 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 what was that sound? It had to have been one of those. That was a weird sound. There's nothing like worth it in there anyways. Also, these events right here, these things, are so easy with this build. I guess that's it, we gotta go this way. This guy right here is usually stupid tanky, dude. But look at that. He just dies with ease. And that's without flammability. Like, he died so easily. What do you have? Okay, so you're that vendor. Yeah, it's just crazy, dude. This build is so nutty. And this fight right here. This part right here is a pretty hard boss fight slash like mini area. This area. Like this area is really hard for a lot of people. Including myself. Like if your build is not tanky enough in resistance or enough damage, this area right here will just, it'll be such a pain in the ass. Kind of curious what her stuff's gonna be like. By the way, don't use this potion. I'm just using it just because I was seeing if it would actually do anything. It doesn't work for this build. And this fucker was 3 divines, by the way. I think it was 3 divines. Because I've bought 2 of these. But one of them was on one of my league characters, and I don't know where it went. Because I know I have 2 of them. But I only have 1, apparently, now. But I'm pretty sure this one I paid 3 divines for. It was a bit overpriced in my opinion. The other one I paid 1.5 divines, which I think is reasonable. But yeah, anyways, yeah, don't use it for this build. I just figured I'd give it a shot because it gives you 7% damage. Plus it also has consecrated ground and everything, so I figured might as well try it out. It's not made for this build. Woo! Oh, I healed. I healed and it still got me. Oh, that's too funny. Dude, we're like at 144 lightning, dude, and she still kicks my ass in seconds, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. I don't know why she does so much fire damage when I have like a ridiculous amount of res. Like, I just don't understand how this game mechanic works. Like, if you have over 100 something res, dude, you shouldn't be taking fucking damage. Like, I'm literally immune to fire. Like... This guy's a chaos boss, if I remember right. Aha! Shit, he left my consecrated ground. 331, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, man. That's a lot. That's too funny. This fight is pretty hard. Got 331, dude. That is such a fucking crazy number. I guess I'll tank it and see what happens. This is what does a lot of damage. You could literally just sit here. Oh, Jesus. This fucking build, dude. I've never felt so tanky this early in the game. Well, I wouldn't say this early, but like we're on Act 10 right now, if I remember. Yeah, we're on Act 10. So Act 10 at level 67. Character, why did you run all the way around? We're at 5,000 armor without determination. And we're still at about 100 res without purity of elements. So The reason why I probably took a lot of damage from lightning is because my lightning's only 90. Everything else is over 100. So if this was over 120, I probably wouldn't take hardly any damage. But yeah, this is the build. Like, the life regen is already literally half my health, which is just fucking nuts. And the armor is crazy. But yeah, this is my build, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the Righteous Fire JUGG, and it's actually very, very easy to gear. Just make sure when you guys do gear it, like Pox was saying in his builds, you can start Righteous Fire at level 20. You just need a fire ring, or I had dual fire rings until I was able to get fire everywhere else. Because you don't need other resistances early in the game until maybe Act 5 or 6, then you can start trying to get other resistances. But up until then, dude, just once your Righteous Fire is going, you're just going to annihilate content. Just make sure you stack armor and have all your gem sockets. And make sure you get some life, and you'll be good to go. Because I ran through half of this game with not even 2,000 health. I just got over 2,000 health, I think at like Act I think 7 or 8. I was stuck at like around 1,200 to 1,800 for like almost half of the game, so you'll be a tanky bitch. Let's just put it that way. Every boss you could just literally face tank, as you saw. Like, I even face tanked the trial. The second trial. I face tanked his 2 hardest hits. The one where he throws his like shield, which does a lot of damage, and he also raises his weapon and slams it down like a holy slam or something. It does like a holy AoE thingy. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. But I stood in that, and it took about 60% of my health. Like, it almost killed me. Like, it took my health to about like right here probably, like right below half, with both of those hits. And I tanked it, and then not even a half a second later, full health, because of my regen. So this build can face tank like a fucking champ, dude. It's so good. But as far as the build goes, I'll be going up here next. Even more freaking armor, and more damage with endurance charges, which makes my endurance charges. So not only is endurance charges going to make me take less damage and take less elemental damage, because having endurance charges makes me take less damage, which gives me armor, and it increases my elemental resistances, and because of this, it's going to make me do 8% more damage on top of that. So I'm taking less damage from physical and elements, and I do more damage. It's like, it's ridiculous, dude. It's actually crazy. This build is so fun though. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and maybe the next league. I might start this next league. I don't know. Hopefully you guys do enjoy, like I said, and maybe you guys will start it next league as well. Because JUGG is definitely pretty awesome. I know there's a lot of people before they started JUGG, Righteous Fire, but yeah. I just figured I'd show you like how powerful it actually really is throughout the campaign. Especially end game campaign where it's a little bit harder to, you know, kill shit, or you just die. But yeah, see y'all later.